Hey comic book fans, your pal David here to give you guys your comic fix. Now is Wednesday, it is the best day of the whole entire week, so let's jump right into our comics. Now in this video, I'm going to be doing some reviews of two writers, Geoff Lemire and Geoff. So let's jump right into their books of this week. First up is Eternity, and here we follow Christopher Freeman. He was previously on the brink of death, but he came back with the special ability. He's now able to talk to the dead and bring the dead back for only a couple hours to figure out their murder. I love how the opening sequences is with this book, with showing the Christopher Freeman's death and almost like a resurrection type of thing, to seeing him now and how that all affected him. And then to see him figure out this murder mystery. Now, will he figure out this murder mystery, or will everything just unravel? Well, you have to read the book to find out. I love how Geoff Lemire writes this character, and how you, as you're going along, you're figuring out the story with the character and not knowing what's going to come next. And that's one of the special things about this book. There are a lot of twists and turns, and it's just a fun read. And to see the artwork, it just works so well with Geoff Lemire's writing. And this is a team that hope that when DC Comics decides to put out a miniseries of Eternity, that I hope that this is the team that they're going to have on the book, because I think that they got this character down pat from this one issue I read. And I cannot recommend this book even more. Even though it is a $3.99 book, this is the one that I would actually say, go pick up. You will not be disappointed. I'm going to give Eternity issue one shot 4.5 out of 5. Great, definitely a really fun read, and Geoff Lemire, you're one of the best writers on DC Comics, hands down. Next up is another Geoff Lemire book, and that's Justice League Dark, issue number 11. In here we see the Justice League Dark facing off against Faust. Last time we saw him, he was a little bit weaker, but now he's up to his full power. Will he destroy the Justice League Dark and get the black box? Well, you have to read to find out. As I've said previously in my previous videos, Constantine is definitely becoming one of my favorite characters in Justice League Dark, and I love seeing how he interacts with all these different characters that he has around him. And interesting to see how everything is going to a twist that you will not see coming. And I would suggest that people not to flip to the back to see the last panel until after they read this book. And then to see the artwork. The artwork in here is fantastic. I mean, to see how, I don't remember the artist's name, Mikel, Janin. Fantastic job. And the colors they have in there is just so dynamic. Definitely, this is one of the best teams in DC Comics right now. And Minutia, I would suggest you go and pick this book up, because damn is it good. I'm going to give Justice League Dark issue number 11 a non-surprising 5 out of 5. Definitely one of the best books that I've read this month. Next up is Green Lantern issue number 11. In here we see Hal Jordan and Sinestro looking into what happened to Black Hand. Will they figure out what happened to Black Hand and stop him in time? Or will Black Hand win the day? Well, you just have to read to find out. Geoff Johns. When we started the New 52, Green Lantern I thought was one of the weakest books in the whole entire line, because I didn't feel like it knew where to go. After 11 issues, Geoff Johns has got his handle on this series again, and it is getting so good. Now, I never read Darkest Night. I was actually out of comics at that time, and just focusing on surviving, like everyone else was during that time. And now, I am actually getting introduced to the Black Hand for the very first time, and it's just fantastic. I just love how creepy this character is, and I did not expect that. And he just umped this book so much. And then with the artwork, again, just superb. And Geoff Johns, he's starting to get a handle on this series again, and this is definitely a perfect time to come back on. Especially with this new story arc with the Black Hand. Why aren't you coming back on? Perfect time. I'm going to give Green Lantern issue number 11 4.5 out of 5, and I cannot wait for next issue. And last in this video is Aquaman issue number 11. Now we're still in the story arc with the others, and this is the first time we actually see Aquaman interacting with the others, all the others, in one room. And it's just so beautiful to see. Now, during those times with him interacting with the others, it was a little slow compared to the previous issues. But at the end of this issue, what we got to see in the last panel makes you know that shit is going to hit the fan, and shit's going to hit the fan in a big way. So, would I suggest everyone read this book? Yeah. And again, the art, beautiful, the writing, awesome, and just another strong book from Geoff Johns. And Geoff Johns, I finally feel that he's finally getting a handle on all three of his books that he's on, especially Justice League, because Justice League was just a really normal book where it should have been great. Well, now it's feeling like it's starting to go somewhere. So is Aquaman and Green Lantern. So with that, I said that Geoff Johns is doing a fantastic job. He's starting to come back to the Geoff Johns we knew before the New 52. I have to give Aquaman issue number 11 a 4 out of 5. So those are my books for this video. Now in my next video, I'm going to be doing some reviews of Batman the Dark Knight issue number 11, Batman Inc. issue number 3, American Vampire, and finally I, Vampire. Oh wait, and one more, haha. And then X-Men, Astonishing X-Men issue number 52. So, if any of those books entice you, subscribe up top and like on the bottom. My name's David, and I'll see you on another fix.